Purnam Shri Muralidhara Swamiji, by the Parama Kripa of Madhuri Saki Sameda, Premikavarada Thakurji, by the grace of Punna Guruvayurappan, we are very blessed to learn Srimad Bhagavatam. Today is our Thursday class. We are doing Prahlada Stuti. We have reached towards the end of the Prahlada Stuti. We started Dashama Skanda from 7.1, it was 7.9. And then we have 5 more chapters in 6 more chapters in Prahlada in 7th canto. We'll finish that, then we'll select some other canto. Gopika Jeevana Smaranam Govinda Govinda Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. So we see beautiful shloka. Prahlada is telling Brahmadaya Sudagana Munayota Siddhaha Sattvaikatana-matayo Pachasam Pravahai Naradidum Purugunairadhunabi Pipruhu Kim Toshtumarhati Same Adirudrajatehe Manyedana-bijanaropatapashrutam-jaste Prabhava Balapaurusha Buddhi Yoga Naradhanaya hi bhavanti parasya pumso Bhaktya tutosha bhagavan kajayothapaya. All the bhaktas, they finally say, give me chance to do Kainkarya. In Kainkarya means Seva, right? How in Kuchelopakhyaana, Kuchela also says, Dasyam punar janmani janmani syat, right? And even the gopis ask for Seva. Even Dhruva is asking for Seva. Why all of them ask means that is like our Swarupa. Mahans are telling our Jiva Swarupa is to serve Bhagavan. Bhagavan is Swami and we are Sevak. We are servant. That is our Swarupa. Until we get there, we will never get complete peace of mind. We have to realize our Swarupa, which is doing Seva to Bhagavan. So how to do Seva to Bhagavan or Guru? To do what Bhagavan likes. And so what we are doing in chanting Bhagavatam, we are chanting Narayanyam or Ramayanam, then we are lighting lamp. So everything we do as per for Bhagavan, that is Seva. So living as per his dharma, we are doing Seva. But even if we do all that correctly, then we get a chance like Hanumanji, where Hanumanji is only given that special task with that ring. Rama gives to Hanumanji and says, when you find Sita, please give her. When he gave that means Hanumanji will definitely find Sita Mata. So Hanumanji got that Seva, right? So to get that, Hanumanji is called the Dasa Bhakta. Bhaktas who are Dasas, the highest Acharya is Hanumanji for Dasya Bhava. And for Gopis, they are also asking Dasyam. And the difference between Gopi Bhakti and Hanumanji is that when we are in Shringara Bhava, means we are like the Krishna is our husband. We are like having relationship like husband-wife. Then we serve Krishna again with all the limbs of our body. That is also called Seva. So all Bhakta, here Prahlada is telling Tava Dasya Yogam. Why all Bhaktas are telling means Bhagavan is the first person who does Seva, it seems. Bhagavan, he says, my nature is to do Seva. And I am Bhagavan because I do Seva for Bhaktas. And so how to say like that? Bhagavan is the one. If a person is pregnant, if a lady is pregnant and the baby is inside, we cannot give anything to baby directly. But if we give food to the mother, means we are giving food to baby. Like that, if we serve a Bhakta of Bhagavan, we are serving Bhagavan. because Bhagavan is in the stomach of Bhakta. So when we serve Bhakta food, we are serving Bhagavan. Bhagavan is very happy. But what does Bhagavan do? He runs to Bhakta house and he serves Bhaktas. And so he became Bhagavan because of that. And Mother Lakshmi, who was Ashta Ishwarya, she is running behind Bhagavan always. Even though other gods are all praying to Lakshmi to get a chance of anugraha and prosperity, she runs after Guruvayurappan because he is always serving Bhakta, it seems. So we are going to see some examples where all did Bhagavan serve Bhakta. And so when Bhagavan is serving like that, we also have to serve Bhagavan. That is the best way to earn his grace, it seems. So bhaktas are asking, Tava dasya yogam. Again and again, Prahlada is telling. So in the next we saw the last week we saw some shlokas where we are seeing you have taken different avatara. This is also seva of Bhagavan. He says, Tasmai Bhavan Hayashiras Tanuvam cha Bibhrade, 37 shloka. We studied all this last week. Tasmai Bhavan Hayashiras Tanuvam cha Bibhrade, Vedadruhau Atibalau Madhukaita-bhakyau Atvanaya Shruti Ganamstu Rajastamascha Sattvam Tava Priyatamam Tanuma Mananti. Bhagavan took Hayagriva Avatara, then he killed Madhukaita-bhakyam, then he retrieved the Vedas and gave to Brahmaji. So that is another seva. Again, Bhagavan takes various avatara and does work. He is always doing work, even though Bhagavan is attained and always in Atma Ananda, but he is always doing work. So we also have to work. So here Bhagavan is telling next level, he was Nr, Tiryang, Rishi, Deva, Jasha Avatara. All different type of avatara Bhagavan has taken. That is the shloka. Ittam Nritiryak Rishi Deva Jasha Avatarai Lokan Vibhavayasi Hamsi Jagat Pratipat Dharmam Mahapurusha Pasi Yuganuvrittam Channaha Kalo Yadabhavastri-yugodasatvam. We studied this shloka also last week. Bhagavan is only very young. He is the man, he is the animal avatara, he is a rishi, he is also Matsya avatara, he is a deva. So it takes all avatara in different yugas. In Kali Yuga, Bhagavan comes as Mahapurushas. So, Channaha Kalo Yada Bhavastri Yugodasatvam. We studied this last time. Then, naitān manastava katha suvikuntanatha sampriyade duridadushtam asadutibram kāmāturam harsha shoka bhayaiṣanartham tasmin katham tava gadim vimirshami dīnaha. We are all so much involved in our own sukha and dukkha, our own worries, tension, and planning our own future, etc. With that we don't have a ruchi for katha of Bhagavan. Whereas if we hear katha and if we put our mind to Bhagavan, Bhagavan takes over and he takes care of all our personal work. These days we are getting up early for Sundarakā and parāyeṇa. We are getting good lunch every day because I'm cooking more. Because getting up early. So everything going well only. So if we do seva to Bhagavan, he gives more seva back. So he's very happy. So here, but what about the worldly people? They are so immersed in their kavalai, their worry, that katha, if you call for satsang, they don't come. So those are the weak people. So Prahlada says, don't make me like that, Krishna. Let me have ruchi. Then next sloka he says, Jihvaikato achyuta vikarshati ma vitripta Shishnonyadaha tvad udaram shravanam kutaschide Granonyadaha shapaladrik क्वच कर्म शक्तिः बह्व्यः सपत्नैव गेहपतिं लुनन्ति. Our tongue is taking us for different things. We are getting all our indriyas, our tongue, our eyes, our ears, all are getting pulled in different directions. And we do more and more karma and get caught. But none of them are taking me to your feet. They are all like one person being pulled by many wives. Bhakyah sapatnaiva gehapatim lunanti. Our own senses are pulling us away from Bhagavan. So again we have to try to hear again and again. Come to satsang and hear, and then start doing slowly. First thing is to hear. So like this we studied all last week. Evam swakarma padidam bhava-vaitaraṇyām anyonya janma maranashana bhita bhidam paschanjanam swapada-vigraha-vaira-vaitram andedi parachara piprihi muda-madhya. We are all in that Vaitarani river. It is the river where all our sins are there. So we are all, trying to cross that Vaitarani river because of our own karma. We are again and again taking many births and being born again and again. So Prahlada says, see how people, even though they know that you will be caught in your own action, don't do this, but they are so weak that nobody is able to get out of this. So by doing seva, the Maya will release its hold on us. When we are busy with parāyeṇa, busy with more and more Bhagavat Vishayam, then the hold of Maya will loosen. Then slowly it will leave us. So again, we are all muda. We are all, Terinjande, we are not doing anything to lift ourselves outside. And then Bhagavan Prahlada says, you are the Gurunatha, you will lift people who are devotees. But what about people who are always doing only sin? You have to lift them also. Only if the person is very bad and you lift them, then you are good God. So even if the person is not doing anything, you have to lift them by your karuna. He is telling, akila guru bhagavan prayasa uttaranesa bhava sambhava lopa heto mudeshu vai mahadanugrahartha bandhu kim tena te priyajanan anusevadhamnah. Again, very beautiful. You please lift us, Krishna, by your grace. Bhagavan is doing that. So that is why Bhagavan in the family, one family, there will be one devotee, but all other will be worldly. Bhagavan only put them together so that all the other can also all of them also can cross. One devotee is there means enough. So Bhagavan is putting like that families so that one devotee will take all the family members. So Bhagavan's kripa. So Bhagavan is doing because Prahlada is telling even people who don't do any bhakti, you should lift them. Bhagavan is doing that also. How much he is doing, he is trying hard to lift us. So how much seva he is doing for us. So how a mother carrying the child, she cannot feed the child directly. But the Bhagavan, he is the one giving nourishment to baby in the womb. And the mother will wash the dirty, the child's, dirty thing. But the Bhagavan will wash the karma of the child and release him and give him moksha. That is Bhagavan. So more than what we do for our children, Bhagavan is doing for our children. Nobody can love our family more than Bhagavan. He loves more and he will do more. So everything is his grace. If we can always put Bhagavan in the front, then the burden is given to him. It is easy for us. So Prahlada is telling beautiful shloka. Today again we'll continue. So Konvatrate akila guru bhagavan prayasa उत्तारणे स भवसम्भव लोपहेतोः मूढेषु वै महदनुग्रहात्तबन्धो किं तेन ते प्रियजनान् अनुसेवतां नः नैवोद्विजे परदुरत्यय-वैतरण्याः tvad-vīrya-gāyana-mahāmṛta-magna-cittaḥ śoce ततो vimukha-cetasa indriyārtha māyā-sukhāya bharam udvahato vimūḍhān naivodvije paradurataya-vaitaraṇyās tvad-vīrya-gāyana-mahāmṛta-magna-cittaḥ śoce ततो vimukha-cetasa indriyārtha māyā-sukhāya bharam udvahato vimūḍhān is the river of sin, and all our very hard to cross. And so we are, Prahlada says, I am in this place where all type of worldly problem are existing, but my mind is immersed in tvad-vīrya-gāyana-mahāmṛta-magna-cittaḥ. My manasu, it is immersed in hearing your katha. Tvad-vīrya, doing katha, kirtan, shravanam, amritam. Our mind is engaged in amritam, right? So the mind, that is how we get to everlasting life by constantly engaging in amritam, which is Bhagavan, Bhagavad Katha. So we get everlasting life, right? We never die because we are always engaged in amritam of Bhagavad Gunam. So Prahlada says, I am not worried for me, even though my situation is very bad, everybody trying to kill me, my father tried to kill me, all the people are against me, I am in this very difficult samsara, but I am not worried because I have katha, kirtan, and always nama japa. I am not worried, but śoce tado vimukha-cetasa. I am worrying for the other people, vimukha, who are turned away from you, vimukha, who are turned away from you and trying to do all their, satisfy their own indriyas, their own body and their own pleasure. They live like that and then they never attain Krishna even after birth. So I am worrying for their sake, Prahlada is telling. He has so much friendliness and worry for others, Prahlada. But really, a jnani, he will say there is nothing wrong in the world at all. But Prahlada is telling, some people are not coming to you, so something is wrong in the world. So if you are seeing something imperfect in the world, right? So Prahlada is telling, so there is little bit of ignorance there, right? Later Bhagavan will say, we will say Prahlada perfect devotee ayache enna imperfection. What is that? Because he is telling other people, there are people who are not doing your bhakti, so there is little bit deficiency in your creation. But Jnani will say everything is good. Even that bhakta will come later. Why you have to worry like that? So Prahlada is telling, I am worrying for their sake. I am feeling sad for their sake. So he's telling, śoce tado vimukha-cetasa indriyārtha māyā-sukhāya bharam udvahato vimūḍhān. Means if I am worrying for other people, means I have something lacking, right? If I am full, I will never see imperfection outside. Yeah. If you see something imperfect outside, means it is something inside, right? So that is the difference. Like slight next level higher is that jnani who never see anything wrong, who bhakta, like our great bhakta, gopis will never say, Krishna, see, I am worrying about that bhakta who not doing bhakti. Gopis will not say. They are immersed in Krishna. They are immersed in their bhava. If you want to come, you come. Otherwise, you come later. They just do bhakti to Krishna. See the difference. If you are worrying about other means, we are seeing something wrong. So, on the drishti, there is little bit imperfection. So, he is telling. So, Prahlada, he wants to correct. He wants to correct that. So he says there's something wrong, I need to fix. Anna, others will say everything is good in the world, Bhagavan is doing everything, his leela, appadina anandama iruppa. Adu jnani level. So Prahlada again is saying, there are munis who are like that. prāyeṇa deva munayaḥ sva-vimukti-kāmā maunam caranti vijane na parārtha-niṣṭhāḥ naitān vihāya kripaṇā vimukha-cetasa nānyam tvad-vīrya sharanam brahmado nupashye. I'm trying to explain at different level, okay? So it is good to help others first. But if you're helping means you see they are lacking something, so you want to help means you have an ego, right? நம்மளுக்கு ஈகோவே இல்லைன்னா அதுல மிஸ்டேக்கே வழியில we won't see. If I have an ego means I see this is not good, this is good. So that difference is there. So again next sloka Prahlada is telling prāyeṇa deva munayaḥ sva-vimukti-kāmā maunam caranti vijane na parārtha-niṣṭhāḥ naitān vihāya kripaṇā vimukha-cetasa nānyam tvad-vīrya sharanam brahmado nupashye. Prahlada is thinking out of compassion, okay. But Prahlada is also telling they are all wasting life, they are not doing, so it's like kind of, seeing fault. Yeah. Because later Bhagavan will say there's trace of ignorance in you and I will clear it. Adanala I will think. எப்படி இவனுக்கு ignorance trace எங்க சொல்றாருன்னு I will think. Then I see the mode of Prahlada's stuti. Then I'm understanding. Suppose if you read Gopi's stuti and all, they will never compare to other bhakta. They will not do. They will just be immersed in their bhakti and Krishna's qualities. They don't generally lament about the worldly things and all. அந்த மாதிரில அவ பக்தி பண்ணல. They are only engaged in serving Krishna. That is little difference. So Prahlada is telling, here he is telling about the selfish sages. They attained, and instead of helping others also, they go away to Himalaya because they want to be peaceful. Deva munayaḥ sva-vimukti-kāmā, they are already attained. But instead of staying and teaching other also, they go mauna-vrata and they go away without helping others. Prahlada is telling, I do not want to be like that. I want to take everyone with me. Prahlada is telling, I want everyone to attain moksha. Appadina Prahlada is again and again asking. Krishna will not give moksha to everyone because how will creation go? So detached arkanam, help pannanam. Should help, but we should be in a detached way. Krishna is doing. If I'm helping means it's Krishna's grace. Whenever Krishna will bless them, he will take. Who am I, right? But we are doing seva also, like that. We have to be little bit neutral, but yet do the work. Like Bhagavad Gita, you do the work, but result is not in your hand. Krishna is telling. Like that, we keep doing work, but we cannot say because I did work, they got benefit. It's Krishna's grace, they got benefit. So Prahlada here is telling other munis, they are little bit selfish that they go away and do mauna-vrata after attaining. I don't want to be like that. I want to also help and then take everyone with me. So prāyeṇa deva munayaḥ sva-vimukti-kāmā maunam caranti vijane na parārtha-niṣṭhāḥ naitān vihāya kripaṇā vimukha-cetasa nānyam tvad-vīrya sharanam brahmado nupashye. Then yan maithunādi-gṛhamedhi-sukhaṁ hi tuccham kanduyanena karayoriva duḥkha-duḥkham tripyandineha kripana bahu-duḥkha-bhājaḥ kandodivan-manasijam pishaheda-dhīrah yan maithunādi-gṛhamedhi-sukhaṁ hi tuccham. This is kind of a lamenting type of stuti, right? He's saying grihasthashrama is always very full of worries, full of sorrow, and there is no happiness here. If you listen to gopis, they won't lament like that, right? If you say Tukaram Abang or Jnaneshwar Maharaj and all, they won't lament about samsara. They are immersed in Bhagavan's gunas, Bhagavan's ஆனந்த நிலையில இருக்கா. அப்பாவா இங்க ஒண்ணுமே தப்பே பார்க்கல. They don't see anything wrong. So here Prahlada is again telling this grihasthashrama is a bottomless well. It is full of dangers, and the pleasure here are very petty. Like this he is telling, yan maithunādi-gṛhamedhi-sukhaṁ hi tuccham kando yanena karayoriva duḥkha-duḥkham tripyandineha kripana bahu-duḥkha-bhājaḥ kando divan manasijam vishahedadhiraha. And having married relationship with a spouse, even that pleasure is only very low kind of pleasure. Prahlada is telling it is only like a scratching, will give temporary relief, but actually it will make the wound burst. Like that, a scratching or chinna pleasure or momentary pleasure comes madri, only this pleasure of having married type of life, and this worldly life is always full of dukkha only. Prahlada only 5 years old. He didn't even marry or do. How does he know? Maybe he saw parents, or maybe he remembered his past birth, where he was a son of a brahmana, and he had many other brothers, everything. But he got into bad company and he went with a bad woman and he started living with her. Even though born as a brahmana, he left everything. And then he wasted whole life being with her. Then some awakening must have happened, that now he is telling this maithuna sukha is waste. This kama, this feeling of a lustful desire, they are waste. He knows now because of the past birth. So all our vasana, our habits, they carry from previous births. So Prahlada is telling this grihasthashrama is a waste. So don't rely on this to give pleasure. Instead, hear katha of Bhagavan always. So yan maithunādi-gṛhamedhi-sukhaṁ hi tuccham kando yanena karayoriva duḥkha-duḥkham tripyandineha kripana bahu-duḥkha-bhājaḥ kando divan manasijam vishahedadhiraha. Then there are different methods to worship Bhagavan. mauna-vrata-śruta-tapo dhyayana-sva-dharma vyākhyā-raho-japa-samādhaya āpavargyāः prāyah param puruṣate tvajidendriyānam vārtā bhavantyutanavātratu dāmbikānam. mauna-vrata-śruta-tapo dhyayana-sva-dharma vyākhyā-raho-japa-samādhaya āpavargyāः prāyah param puruṣate tvajidendriyānam vārtā bhavantyutanavātratu dāmbikānam. So they are doing mauna-vrata, they are doing japa, they are doing swadhyaya, means daily parāyeṇa, they are doing veda-dhyayanam, they are doing sva-dharma. All these are good, but your tvajidendriyanam, but your indriyas have to be controlled. If you are doing all this mainly just because it's your practice, without any without actually surrendering your ego, without you actually saying Krishna, please release me, and offer that to Bhagavan. We are doing parāyeṇa, and at the end we say Krishna 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 Sarvam Krishna Arpanamastu, by meaning it, by telling Krishna, it's for you, by your grace I'm doing, and it's for you. So if we can do like that, and then Bhagavan accepts. But if you are doing with selfish way to just put a check mark that I did this, that I did this, then it only increases ego. I have some people who always do Bhagavad-parāyeṇa again and again, but they are not so mature in their thinking yet, because they didn't do it as a offering to Bhagavan fully surrendering. They have not done. They have done because if I have a count, I should do 50 times Bhagavatam. Some count they keep, then they'll do like that. But did it really reach Bhagavan? We don't know. But if you are doing with Guru Kripa, then it's not a sadhana. Then we are doing everything as pleasing to Bhagavan or Guru. Many people will think we do a lot of sadhana. It's not so. Once we come to Guruvayurappan, we have the habit of chanting Saptaha always, Narayanam and all. Initially we'll say Saptaha Pannam, but afterwards it's not to get anything. It is only because we like to do. It is very enjoyable, we get rest, so we are doing. It is not to increase our ego. Where if your people are doing 3 times Sandhya Vandana, if they are not eating out, if they are observing all the rule of Shastra, but if the arrogance is increasing, that I am like this, then it didn't do anything. It is way zero. Right? So, whatever we do, the ego has to be released. That is why we are doing. Why are we doing all this? So the ego has to be erased slowly. Otherwise, without indriya control, doing all this will not do. It's a dambam. It's like show off. It is hypocrisy. It will not get Krishna's grace. Krishna will not accept. If you do all the prayer, then outside you go and do ninda of bhakta, then everything waste. So it has to bring indriya control. It has to bring calmness and more broad-mindedness and love. Like that it should grow. Our sadhana should be like that. It should be offered to Krishna. Krishna Araga, whatever you give, he gives back double. He gives back more. Appo Krishna is happy na, it is going correctly. Namalike pandrom, check mark panni or to tell other na, it's not good. So he is telling all these mauna-vrata, mauna, and then observing fast, then studying Vedas, doing tapas, and reading all the scripture adhyayana, doing our sva-dharma correctly, and then teaching to others, and then doing japa, and doing dhyana and all this. It's also a method to attain Bhagavan, but it has to be done without selfishness. So, prāyaḥa param puruṣate tvajitendriyānām vārtā bhavadhyutanavātratu dāmbikānām rūpe ime sad-asatī tava veda-sṛṣṭe bījaṅkurāvivaracānyadaropakasya yuktāः samakṣamubayatra vicinvade tvam yogena vannimiva daruषु nānyadasyāde Rūpe ime sad-asatī tava veda-sṛṣṭe bījaṅkurāvivaracānyadaropakasya yuktāः samakṣamubayatra vicinvade tvam yogena vannimiva daruषu nānyadasyāte. A person, if he sees something wrong, means he has something wrong inside. If otherwise you will say everything is good, but is Krishna. They are also good. Attain later, what is the worry? They will not worry. Tukaram's wife was not bhakta. He didn't worry. He kept on doing bhajan like that, right? So here again, what they are saying, Rūpe ime sad-asatī tava veda-sṛṣṭe Bhagavan bījaṅkurāviva chānyat arūpakasya. Bhagavan dan is the seed, and Bhagavan becomes a tree. Once the tree has come out, you don't see the seed again. But the seed was there first, so he is the cause first, then he is the effect. So this is how Vedas will explain everything as Bhagavan is the cause. So the person, we are able to see if there is something right or wrong, means there was some cause for it before. Whatever I'm experiencing now is because there was something before. That is called the cause and effect. So that is how the bhakta understands. So they do not try to complain or change. This is the way. Sometimes Guruji will say, don't keep asking why. Here, kai, nature, that is the answer. So here the Vedas explain, he is the cause, he is the effect. So yuktaha samakṣamubhayatra vijinvadetva yogena vannimiva darushu nanyadasyate. We are understanding Bhagavan's will is doing everything. Bhagavan is doing everything. We don't try to correct anything. He is doing. Then Tvam vāyuragniravanihi piyadambumatraha pranendriyāni hridayam chit anugrahascha sarvam tvameva saguno vigunascha bhuman nānyattvadasyapi mano vachasa niruktam. Tvam vāyuragniravanihi piyadambumatraha pranendriyāni hridayam chidanugrahascha sarvam tvameva saguno vigunascha bhuman nānyattvadasyapi mano vachasa niruktam.
Tam vāyuragniravaniyavidam tam vāyuragniravaniryadambumātra prāne vijane hridayam chidanagruhacha sarvam tvameva saguno vigunuccha bhuvan ஞானே துவதஸ்தபி மனோ வஜசா நிருக்தம்.
Vayu, Agni, Avani, Viyadambumatraha. All the Panchabhutas are Bhagavan. So the Jnani will say there is nothing here other than Bhagavan. Then why are you worrying? This is good, this is bad. Everything is Bhagavan. Like that they will say. To get to complete dukkha nivritti, you need jnana. Otherwise, you cannot get dukkha nivritti, because only when you say everything is Bhagavan, it is his leela, then there won't be any dukkha. But if we are saying, I am here, I need to correct something, this is not good, then means I have a problem. Then I'm trying to fix. And so, then I don't have control. Entire dukkha nivritti na Bhagavan da ella. You are the Panchabhuta, you are the Indriya, you are the Hridayam, you are the Manas, you are the Buddhi. Then why am I worrying? Not only for me, but for all my people I know. He is working through them. Therefore, everything is as the way it is to be. Then why am I trying to correct like that? It does not mean you are lazy, right? That level is the Nirguna level where we do not do work with that I, but they are working. See that difference? Jnana adera state is that. Jnana adera state is you are working continuously, but yet you do not have doership. Correct? When I have doership means I have enjoyership. So I am connecting both. Then I am miserable if I didn't get results. See the difference? Doership illama pannu solra. How adukku or example kudukra. How a tata and a paper and a grandson, grandson are playing cricket, and grandfather is enjoying. The grandson is running here and there, picking the ball, and he's enjoying the game. But the grandson, he want to win, he want to hit 4, so he's playing with tension, and he want to beat the grandfather and play. But grandfather is enjoying the game, he does not care what result. So the difference is like that. He is also playing, the child is also playing. Both are playing game, but one is putting everything and feeling pressure, one is just enjoying, right? Like that they give example. I'm still very new, I'm trying to think in that way. That Bhagavan or Bhagavad Gita, we are in chapter 4 only now. So how he is teaching the jnana level. So if you want complete dukkha nivritti, our Guruji's song is also there, where Guru kripa illamal Hari kripa illai, Hari kripa illamal bhaktiyum illai, Guru kripa illamal Hari kripa illai. பக்தி இல்லாமல் முக்தியும் இல்லை, முக்தி இல்லாமல் துக்க நிவృత్తిயும் இல்லை, முக்தி இல்லாமல் துக்க நிவృత్తి இல்லை. What means in English? Without bhakti there is no mukti, but without mukti there is no dukkha nivritti, dukkha's relief. Without mukti. So, to get that feeling of always seeing everything as Bhagavan's work, Bhagavan's leela, then only we are not having dukkha. We see everything as Bhagavan. The seeing has to be different, without me putting myself in everything and blaming myself or taking credit for myself. All that, everything happening in our ego, to root out ego. If you are happy, it's ego. If you are sad, if you are ego. If you are fear, ego. If you are proud, it is ego. If you are depressed, ego. Ego is doing all the work and we are going round and round. Give the ego up to Krishna and then see how light you will be, how free you will be. So since everything is Krishna only, why you are putting that ego in between? So Prahlada is teaching, Tvam vayurakniravanihi piyadambu matraha prāni indriyāni hridayam chit anugrahascha sarvam tvameva saguno vigunascha bhuvan nānyattvadasyapi mano vachasa niruktam. There is nothing here other than you, is telling. If I am speaking means Krishna is here. If you are hearing, Krishna is here. The thought is Krishna. Everything is Krishna. But that is why we said last time also, after attaining jnana, the proper puja method we may not be able to do. We see the flower as Brahman, the picture as Brahman, the person doing is Brahman, then who is doing puja to who? Like that. Everything is Bhagavan. In the state la Anandava, you can be happy in every situation. So, naite gunana gunino mahadadayo ye sarve mana prabhatayah sahadeva martyaha adyandavanda urugaya vidandihi swam evam vimrishya sudiyo viramandi shabdade. See, to get here also, how to start? By seva only. How to get here? Doing little bit selfless work. That is why I am going to share story about the seva part. Okay, so to get here and do selflessly, many people in satsang, they want kainkarya, give me kainkarya, give me seva, they want to do. Why? So that they can, by doing seva, we grow fast. If you are doing all the studying by yourself and trying to understand, you will never get there. But by doing seva, your speed is increased very fast. Then you go very fast. If you are with bhakta who is doing like this, then you also get that thinking and you get you progress very fast. So they are telling seva is the way. Give me kainkaryam, give me seva. They are doing. In the Hanuman temple I go here, so many people doing seva. They are also in that state of peace always, right? So seva is the way to even understand in theory little bit, anubhava later only, but at least in theory we understand little bit. So this is why we do need to understand the seva bhava. So naite gunana gunino mahadadayo ye sarve mana prabhadayah sahadeva matyaha adyandavanda urugaya vidandihi swam evam vimrishya sudiyo viramandi shabdade. Naiti gunana gunino mahadadayo ye sarve mana prabhatayah sahadeva matyaha adyandavanda urugaya vidandihi swam evam vimrishya sudiyo viramandi shabdade. The bhaktas, they know that only by studying and all they won't get this bhava. So they don't do any sadhana, they rely on your grace. They rely on Krishna's grace to give that mature thinking. The age nala varad automatica. Just because I'm a very experienced and aged person, I won't get this jnana. It is coming by Guru Kripa for everyone. Whether it may be the child who is in satsang also may be like this, or the grihastha may be like this. So it does not mean how much you have lived that you will get by age. No. It is the grace. So the people, they don't do self-effort to beat themselves. They will say, Krishna Kripala, it will come. So, Adhumna, I was asking this question also last class. Why should I not say I want to attain jnana? Maharaj is replying that if you are already in Guru's care, you should not worry about even moksha. You should not worry about moksha. Guru is responsible for your spiritual growth as well as your worldly growth. You have given to you Guru, he will take at the correct time. He will give correct thing. Guru Arpan will give correct thing at the correct time. Now, so don't say Guru is physical person. Like we are always saying, Bhakt, Bhakti, Bhagavan, Guru, all four one, right? All four are one. So don't say Shariram. The Bhava, Bhakti, Bhakta, Bhagavan, Guru, எல்லாருமே ஒண்ணுதான். All are same. So a Bhakta will not worry about when am I getting, where am I going next world. He won't worry at all. He will just be happy in doing seva continuously. Then tatte arhattama namastuti karma puja karma smriti charanayo shravanam kathaya samsevaya tvai vineti shadangaya kim bhaktim janah paramahamsa gadau labed tatte arhattama namastuti karma puja karma smrtis charanayo shravanam kathaya samsevaya tvai vineti shadangaya kim bhaktim janah paramahamsa gadau labed. Want to give you and me paramahamsa state, so is teaching all this. It won't let you just be a moderate person. You have to shine now. To go advanced level, Paramahamsa state, how to attain its teaching. So you have to get there. So how to do it? Tatte arhatama namastuti karma puja karma smriti charanayo shravanam kathaya samsevaya tvai vineti shadangaya kim. There are 6 methods it is telling about how to do bhakti to Bhagavan. How a bhakta will be. Like here it is saying 6 methods, 6 ways. Allenala shad angaya. Della angas of bhakti. How to do puja to murti, how to dress up murti, how to put tilaka, how to put mala. So like that, dressing the Bhagavan. Then how to sing his praise of Bhagavan, and then give up all the action we are doing arpanam as the offering to Bhagavan, and then again and again doing katha shravana and then seva. Service to Bhagavan is one of the 6 angas of bhakti, service. Okay, why Bhagavan likes seva? Because Bhagavan saying, I am always doing seva. There was a bhakta called Trilochan Bhakta. In the story comes in Bhaktamal. Bhaktamal is a book written about bhaktas only. All bhakta charitra are there. And the bhakta adla vandu Trilochananu oru bhakta irukka. He and his wife are always engaged in serving food to sadhus. So many sadhus will come and eat in their house and go, and they are having comfortable, prosperous life, and they daily feed sadhus. 50, 100, 200, every day people will come, they will serve food and they will feel happy with that. And so when we are always serving bhakta, Mahans will say, we will never have any shortage of resources. Somehow it keeps getting full, it seems. As we do more seva, more money comes, it seems. How means we don't know. That's kripa. So the bhakta, he is always doing serving devotees. How many ever devotee will come, he will cook and serve. And this happened for many years. And now they are a little bit older and all. So Bhagavan, he is pleased with them. One time this bhakta, he want to see if he'll get some help sometime. So one day, one little person comes, he looks like a servant. How the servant will dress in India, like some old cloth, it will be even torn, and he will look like he didn't even bath. Like they will be dirty to look at. How servant will be like. Generally, they are always tired and go to different houses in hot sun. How they will look like that. A person came outside and he's telling, "Naukri milega? Will I get some work? Will I get some work?" He's going everywhere. And he came to Trilochan Bhakta's house. And so Trilochan Bhakta saying, "Who are you?" He's saying, "I'm looking for work. Please give me some work." So, what type of work you know? So here, Trilochan doesn't know who it is. This Bhakta is telling, "I do all type of work. Whatever you want, I'll do for you." Like what? I can do Pada Seva for Bhaktas. I can massage feet of Bhakta. I can do Pada Seva. How Bhagavan did in Yudhishthira's Rajasuya Yaga, when all the rishis are coming, Bhagavan is washing their feet and taking the tirtha from them. Bhagavan is doing, right? He's doing seva. He's taking the juta banana leaf of them and he's cleaning them. He's cleaning the leftover food of the bhakta. Bhagavan is doing. Bhagavan is saying, "I'm always doing seva. So I can do pada seva for anyone. I can massage feet of bhakta. Okay, what else can you do? I can do malish. I can do your hair massage. And I can be a barber. Barber, yeah. I have a barber for Senanai. Bhakta in Maharashtra. Senanai was a Bhakta. He immersed always in Kirtan, but he's working for Raja. He's the Raja's barber. But one time, before going to work, he saw a group of sadhu coming from Pandharpur and singing. So instead of going to work, he went and started singing with them. Raja is furious. "Where is Senanai? Where is Senanai?" Suddenly, who showed up? Another Senanai showed up. And he says, "Salam Saab, I'm ready to work." And Senanai, he's doing massage for Raja. Raja is lying down on the back. And Raja is feeling, "Oh my God, every touch is so blissful today. Who is this?" Panduranga came as Senanai. And he only massaged hair. He only did everything. So Bhagavan here telling, "Trilochan, I can do, I can do malish. I can do barber work." Acha, okay, what else can you do? "I can do mochi work. I can do chappal. If chappal is broken, I can stitch and, I can do that repair work." Acha, you did that? Yes, I did for Raidas. Raidas ji's Bhakta story we saw. He did the work for Raidas ji also. Acha, what else can you do? Idella or Kirtan, it's there. I'll learn Kirtan later. But this is the beautifully Bhagavan is telling Trilochan Bhakt. All this seva I have done. Acha, I can do tailoring. I'm also a darji. I can do tailoring. I did it for Bhakta called Parameshti and I was the tailor for him. When I was a tailor and I helped him out. I can do that also. Acha, okay. What else? Like our Mahatma Gandhi will spin that hand wheel and make his own cloth, right? Like that, I can do cloth. I can create cloth, and I did this for Kabir Das ji. Wow, he keeps on going, Bhagavan. And then what else? He said, "I can rangvaenge. I will do kapada rangvaenge. I can make dye the cloths. In India and all, we say old sari, you take it to the dry clean and say they'll give new color like dye panina and all will do, right? Like that, Bhagavan says, I can do that. Who did you do that? For Namdev. I did that work for Namdev Bhakt. I can do that also. Wow! Then again he's telling, Chakki pisane, I can do, grind wheat and grains in the chakki. I can do that. I did like for Janabai, another Bhakta. Then what else? I can also dance. I'm a very good dancer. So I danced and sang with who? Mirabai. Whenever she was singing and dancing, I dance with her. I can do dance seva. Wow. And then again, what else? I can be goldsmith. I can make ornament. I know another Bhakta name called Trilok Bhakt, and I was a goldsmith for him. I've done that work. And then more, I can do more work. I can do farming. I can sow seed and I can make plant grow. I can do farming work. Kheti karenge. Like I did for Kumbandas ji. I did for Dhanna Bhakt. And so the Trilochan Bhakti is amazing. No work you can do. Acha, okay. Here he is coming to do seva for Trilochan Bhakt. And he's saying, but you are looking very dirty. Why don't you wear neat clothes and shower and come? Acha, tell me what's your name? What's your name? Say my name. He's saying my name is Antaryami. Antaryami? Who gave you this name? I don't know. I don't have parents. You don't have parents? No, I don't have parents. Bhagavan is telling truth only. Then what's your name? Who gave name? I don't know. I'm Antaryami. So, but even after telling all this, Trilochan Bhakt has no clue because Bhagavan will fool us. He will come in any form. So, he's telling, I want to do seva in your house. Nobody gives me any work. Why? Because only condition I have, I'll have one condition. If Trilochan Bhakt is saying, what do you want for the work? What should I pay you? What should I give you? He says, I don't need anything, but I eat very well. I will eat 5 kilos rice every day. I want good food, lot of food. If you give me food, I can do any work. Whether it is 50 people, 500 people, I can do cooking, I can do cleaning, I can wash dishes, I can give water to everyone, I can do everything. And sometimes 1,000 come, 1,000 nothing for me. Fatafat I will do everything. So all I want is, I want 5 kilo rice every day. Acha, no problem, because everybody is eating here, we will give you also. Okay, no problem. But one condition, एक ही condition I have. मेरी बुराई नहीं करने का. Nobody should tell bad about me. That's the only thing I ask. If you can do, then I can work. Why I am not getting work? Everybody is not understanding, and they do my burai, and then I leave and run away. But so you never speak bad about me, then I will do everything for you. Okay, no problem. We are all with bhaktas only. We are not with worldly, relative like our nanad is here, or our brother-in-law is here, or our neighbor is here, that we are always complaining. We are only doing a bhakta here. There is no ninda of anyone. You come and work here. Like that, Trilochan Bhakti is taking this Antaryami, starts working. Fatafat, he does work every day. He does washing dishes, all the dirty dishes, jutan, bartan he's washing. He's chopping wood for fire and cutting wood. He's giving, the moment somebody comes, even before they ask, he'll go with water. He will everywhere. He'll 500 forms of him working so fast. If 1,000 come, 1,000 are served. If 50 come, 50 are served. He's cooking so fast for 100 people, cutting vegetable, cooking dal, making rice, making different items fast. And Trilochan and wife don't even understand. They rely on him so much now. Day to day, they cannot do without him. Like this, Bhagavan served for years and keeps going. Trilochan Bhakt has no idea who it is. And then later, our wife, the women always, they do chit chat with other women and they get in trouble. So this wife went to the pond and they were having bath. And other lady is telling me, you're very lucky, see, you have this Antaryami is doing all work for you so fast, you're very lucky. And see how many people come and eat, but still you are able to manage because this Antaryami is doing all your work. I am very lucky that Antaryami is there for us. एक ही बुराई है उसका, one problem only है, वो खाता बहुत है, he is eating too much. Poch, hunger, ordinary hour, Krishna heard immediately, vanished, disappeared. Just one word from that wife, khata bahut hai. He's eating too much, she said by chance. And then our Krishna disappeared. Then after then she came back. And then our Trilochan Bhakt is telling more people came, but Antaryami is not there. Normally, even before somebody come, he will be ready with water. Here, Antaryami is calling, no answer. Again, Antaryami, no answer. Waiting, Antaryami. Normally, he would never have to call. Now, even after calling, Antaryami is not coming. Trilochan Bhakt is saying, what happened, Antaryami, where are you? Then wife is coming back. He said, what happened? Where is the Antaryami? I can't find him. Did you say anything bad about him? Then only she remembered, oh, just because that lady said like this, that he's doing all work for us. I said he's eating a lot. And that is why I'm very sorry. She's crying. No, both husband and wife understood. Antaryami left because they said bad thing. So they are crying and crying. Now they are having the viraha. Now they understood. Oh my God, it is Bhagavan who came and served in our house. What they are having all kind of emotion. The tear is coming from them. When will I see you? Please come back. Antaryami, no sound, nothing. No more Antaryami. Again, they are not able to eat, they are not able to sleep, continuously crying, Antaryami, Ajao, Antaryami, nothing, no sound. One day over, again second day, again no sleep, no food, always crying, Antaryami, we are very sorry, please, why did you leave us like this? Please come back. Second day also over, nothing. Then third day again, could not stop crying, that viraha is affecting so much. Once Bhagavan has come and then he leaves, that feeling is very bad, the separation. So they cannot bear. Again they are crying all day, 3 days, without food, without sleep, without water, they are crying. And then finally, 4th day, and they are crying so much, they hear a sound. Antaryami is telling, I'm here only. It was me who came and served in your house. And then they are looking up, there is no form. It is only Bhagavan. And they said, I am Bhagavan. I myself came and served your place. Krishna is telling, Krishna, you came and served in our place. Bhagavan is telling, yes, I was very happy with your seva. That every day you are feeding sadhus. And so I want to come and work and be your servant. And so, do you want me to come back again? I will again do work for you. Then Trilochan Bhakti, no, please don't do like this. How can I ask you to do my work, Krishna? I'm very sorry. He's crying and his love for Bhagavan increased more. So, that is how Bhagavan is very pleased when we serve Bhakta. Bhakta Paninar Bhagavan loves. Why I said first only, Bhagavan is in the stomach of Bhakta. So if we feed Bhakta, if we are feeding a Bhakta, Bhagavan is receiving directly. Bhaktana yaru? One who has no ego, who is selflessly working for Adna Bhakta. One who has no ego, Jnana Adanjach, that's the Bhakta. Not Bhakti who is practicing Bhakta. The one who has attained Jnana and living like without any selfishness, doing seva to others, that Bhakta, a Jivan Mukta Bhakta. And the Bhakta, when we do, then Bhagavan is receiving and our progress become very fast. That is how by seva we get Bhagavan's love very fast. So this is how Paramahamsa Gadi you want to give. So Tatte Arhatama Namastuti Karma Puja Karma Smritis Charanayo Shravanam Kathaya Samsevaya Tvai Vinede Shadangaya Kim Bhaktim Janaha Paramahamsa Gatau Labeta Gopika Jeevanaswaram Govinda Govinda Sadgurunath Maharaj ki Jai.